I'm Karoliina Helander and I'm working as an integration coordinator in the Xamk Savonlinna campus, where you will be studying for the whole PGD year. And this is a bulletin for you to welcome you to this beautiful city of Savonlinna. So behind me you can see the Savonlinna castle that is almost 550 years old, and it's located in the border that used to be the borderline of the Swedish and Russian countries. But nowadays the border of Finland and Russia is about 50 kilometers away from this place where I'm sitting at the moment. Savonlinna is the most beautiful city in Finland, I would say. This is another very big city, but there is everything man needs to live a good life at. The city is built on islands and we are filled with water. So the most of the area of Savonlinna is water. So it's a lake called Lake Saimaa, and the water in the Lake Saimaa is very, very pure. You can drink it if you want to drink it. And we also have a very beautiful nature around the Lake Saimaa. So I would say that this is the best place for you to study, and you will have the experience of your life here in Savonlinna. Okay, so you are a PGD student in Tourism and Service Business here in Xamk University. The first thing you should do, and I guess all of you have already started the process, is to apply for the residence permit in Finland. That's something that you have to do on your own, following all the info that you're getting from the immigration services of Finland. During your visa application, you might be required to buy a student health insurance to cover the time of your studies. You can buy an insurance from your own country's service provider, but for better and seamless coverage, you can also choose a European service provider such as Swiss Care, and you can buy the policy online. So after all the visa things and the student health insurance stuff, you should pay attention to the housing. So please go to the websites of our housing company and follow the info over there to apply for an apartment. And please notice that they might not answer you right away when you send the application or email to them, but they will consider you and they will get in contact with you as soon as they can and as soon as they have something to offer to you. So after applying for an apartment, you should start looking for the flights to Finland. So please book the flight early enough to have time to fix all the things here in Finland. It would be the easiest if you came to Finland about 2 weeks before starting your studies, but of course the circumstances can be difficult or different, but anyway, take a couple of days at least before starting the studies. And in Finland we usually use the cards for the payments, so please get your credit card like a Forex or something with you as you come to Finland, because in some places you cannot buy with the cash. So you're arriving in Finland in August, and the weather might be something from 10 degrees to 25 degrees, we don't know. So please pay attention to the weather forecasts and also look for the Savonlinna forecast, because Finland is a quite big country and the weather can be different in Helsinki in the south of Finland and in Savonlinna here in the eastern part of Finland. And I would say that it would be the best to wear some layers when you come here, because it might be like the mornings could be a little bit colder and the afternoons can be warmer, so that you can take some scarves off and then just put them on again and so on. Okay, and what to pack with you when you come here? The most important things are the paperwork. So you should get all your documents with you. So a passport, of course, the residence permit, and then all the originals of the certificates that you had applied to this program. So we will be checking those in the early days of your studies. And about other things, I would say that it would be good for you to take your own food processor and the pressure cooker with you, because those are quite expensive here in Finland, and I bet you will be using them from the day one. Otherwise, you should take some clothing, of course. As you might know, the Finnish winter is quite hard sometimes, so it might go below -20 or -25 degrees on some days. But you don't have to pay attention to that when packing your stuff when moving to Finland, because the degrees will be over 0 degrees, and you will have the time to buy the stuff here in Finland also for the winter. The Finnish people use the second-hand shops quite often because it's very sustainable and, well, it's practical also. The clothing is not that expensive there, and you can find all the clothing in the second-hand shops. So just take some clothing and then buy the rest of the clothing here when you see what you need. So when you land in Helsinki-Vantaa Airport in Finland, the first thing you should do is to buy a Finnish SIM card to your mobile phone. You can buy it from the R-kioski in the airport. Then you should travel to Savonlinna. And for that I have a guest for you to tell you about that. The guest is Meeri Larinen. Hello, Meeri.
Hello, nice to meet you all.
And Meeri is a community manager here in Savonlinna. So, the students arrive in Helsinki Airport. What kind of options do they have to travel to Savonlinna from the airport?
They can fly actually from Helsinki to Savonlinna. The flights go from Monday to Friday, and it's actually quite cheap, I may say, and it's quite easy because you don't have to go out then from the airport, and you can just fly from there to Savonlinna Airport, but from there you have to take a taxi to your accommodation.
Is the flight to Savonlinna easy to buy in the Helsinki Airport, or should you buy the tickets before?
You have to buy it online.
And the flight takes about 1 hour?
1 hour, and they serve you coffee, tea, refreshments.
But if you don't want to take the plane, there is another option too.
Of course, you can take the train. And with the train from the airport you first drive to Tikkurila, and then you change in Tikkurila, and then you drive again, and then you change in Parikkala. So you have to change the train 2 times, but it's okay.
Yeah, and the train takes about 4.5 hours.
4.5 hours, yeah. And you can buy tickets online or from R-kioski. As you are buying your SIM card, you can also buy the train tickets.
And if you want to buy the train tickets online, there is an app for it, isn't it?
Yeah, VR.
The VR. So
VR matkalla.
Yeah, so VR is the national railway company of Finland.
And then you could also take a bus, but with the bus you would at first have to drive to Helsinki Center, and then from there take the bus. But with the bus then from Helsinki Center, it's just one way to Savonlinna.
There is an app for that too.
Matkahuolto app.
And when you arrive in Savonlinna, if you have booked your accommodation with the housing company of Savonlinnan Vuokratalot, how do you get the keys to your apartment?
You have to go to their office and get the keys.
Yeah, and the office is open from Monday to Friday.
Yeah, on daytimes.
If the students arrive in Friday evening or during the weekend, what should they do about the apartment keys?
They should contact Savonlinna Vuokratalot, and arrange somehow to get the keys also during weekend, or if it's not possible, then they have to arrange some kind of other accommodation for themselves. But
until Monday.
Until Monday, but the main thing is to contact Savut and ask them if they can arrange it somehow.
Yeah. All right. And now you've arrived in Savonlinna, in our beautiful, beautiful city. And please inhale this fresh air and see all the beautiful scenes here in this area. And this is a very, very nice city to relax and enjoy the beautiful life that we are living here in the Savonlinna area. And then you will go to the campus. Mary, what do we have in the campus?
Of course, we have classrooms quite a lot, and they are modern. And all over the corridors we have like chill out zones, study zones, play zones, so you can play games there. And then we have a really nice cafeteria. And every morning starting from 7 a.m. you get a breakfast porridge. Then there is lunch, and then all the way to the afternoon you can go get a coffee and snacks, pastries and so on.
And then we have a nice library.
Yeah, and there are also study zones there, study rooms.
All right. And one thing about the classrooms. Our classrooms are located in a place that you can see a very, very beautiful scene out of the window. So imagine that you will be studying in these classrooms for a whole year and you can enjoy the scenery at the same time. All right, thank you for all the useful information, Mary.
Thank you and welcome to Savonlinna. We are looking forward to meeting you and keeping you here.
Thank you. So now you know some things about our beautiful city and how to get here. But now we should focus on the studies. We have here your teacher Natalia. She has prepared the whole course for you and she will explain all the necessary things for you. Natalia, thank you so much for joining us on this student bulletin.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to come to see you and I'm looking forward to meet you in Finland.
Okay, Natalia, you have designed the course and the studies are starting quite soon. So what would you think would be the most important things for the students to remember before starting the studies?
The main idea of this PhD program that we designed at Xamk University is studying. It is very important that you must be very punctual and attend classes every time they are announced. Besides, all the courses are having a criterion of attendance. Some of the courses are having of about 10% of grade for your attendance. One more thing which we recommend you to have in mind, that when you will be applying for visa extension next year, we need to share your attendance and study progress info to the Finnish Immigration Service, Migri. It is very important that you need to have a good history of attending classes and be active on the lessons.
Thank you. So could you give some detailed information about the course?
All the courses are divided into modules. 2 courses for each module and 3 modules per semester. So it means that you will have altogether 12 courses. We must say that all the courses are master level. Each course is 5 credits, which is supposed to be 127 hours of student work. All the courses are consisting of individual and team work. Your lessons are will be mainly held on Mondays and Tuesdays, with a very small short exceptions on Wednesdays. So all the lessons will be held from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. with a break for the lunch. Some of the lessons contain company visits. It means that in some cases representatives from the companies will come to the class, and in some cases they will be contacted by Teams meetings. Our pedagogical view is not to explain to you theoretical things, but we will try to immerse your learning, to discuss and communicate with stakeholders, with companies. And of course, we will help you with a lot of information. Our qualified teachers, of course, will help you. But mainly you need to take information and all data from a real hospitality or tourism company from Savonlinna region.
Okay. And what kind of opportunities are there for the students after finishing the 12 months of these PhD studies?
Studies for PhD diploma will finish in May next year. Those of you who finished all the courses and passed all the courses with the average grade of 3 finish all 60 credits of this program and have 2-year working experience in the field of service and hospitality, could apply for master degree program at our university. Of course, with this degree you could work back home or work in any country of Europe, and then of course working in tourism and hospitality industry, it is absolutely possible. There are a lot of places where you could work, not only in hotels and restaurants. It could be different museums or souvenir shops.
Okay, thank you, Natalia, for this very useful information for our students. And once more, I want to thank you for coming to speak with us in this students' video bulletin, and hoping to meet you soon.
Thank you very much, Carolina. It was very nice to talk to the students and give them a lot of information. And welcome to Finland.
Okay, now we tackled the visa applications, traveling to Finland and to Savonlinna, the accommodation things, the campus things, also something about the studies. And what's left? One of the most important things is the registration to Finland as a person living in Finland. So after you've arrived to the campus on the very first day of your studies, or a little bit before, you should come to me and get your study certificate from me. And then you should go to the DVV office. That office is an office where they register all the people coming to Finland or living in Finland. And we are trying to arrange a pop-up day for you to go to the DVV office, so you don't have to book an appointment. But I'm not sure if we can manage that, but you will get the information when you come here to the campus about that. And then I would like to give you a tip about Finnish people. We Finns are very nice people, but we are a little bit shy sometimes and a little bit quiet also in the beginning when you meet us. But when you get to know us better, we are very reliable, loyal and trustworthy. And we want to give you a really nice experience of your time here in Finland, and I'm sure you will make good friends also with the Finnish people here during your stay. But keep in mind that you have to be active yourself, so the Finnish people might not come to you to ask questions, but when you go ask questions and ask about the styles of living here in Finland or anything else, they will answer you and they will be really happy to tell you about the way of living in Finland. So please be active, make contact, go to the saunas and swimming to the lake and to the events in Savonlinna and this area, and you will get to know the real Finnish people and the real feeling of Finland. Okay, before you go, I have good news for you. We have a special guest only for you. So this guest is Heidi Tuunanen, who is the service manager of the restaurants in the medieval castle Savonlinna. Heidi, welcome to the Students' Bulletin. It's very nice to have you here.
Thank you, Carolina. It's so nice to be here, and I want to welcome you all to the castle of Savonlinna and in Savonlinna. So Savonlinna is a big landmark of Savonlinna, and we have a restaurant here working in the summertime, very busy restaurant, and the opera festivals, and in the winter time we have special events here as well.
Okay, so there are lots of international students coming here to Savonlinna to study the tourism and service business. What would you say about the work opportunities here in Savonlinna for these students?
Well, this is very international city in the summertime, I think so, and we have many international employees here and also customers and guests also from like all over the world. We have many restaurants here and also other companies who would like to get employees from other countries too. So I think it's very important that you have a great attitude and you want to serve the customers, and well, English language is important, and later on you will learn some Finnish, and it's very important for the customers too that you can try to speak Finnish, but we will teach you to the work, so no worries. You can come here so easily.
So what would be your advice career-wisely for the PhD students that are coming here in August to study tourism and service business in Xamk?
So, well, first you do your studies and you can get contacts with people and get socialized, get good networks here. So you can go directly to the companies and ask for a job or get volunteered as well. And like I said, that in the summertime it's a very busy summer city, Savonlinna. So we have many different jobs here to offer you.
Okay, thank you for being here in the Student Bulletin, Heidi.
Thank you, Carolina, for meeting me here. I'm looking forward to meeting the students here.
Okay, this is all for the Student Bulletin for now. And you will be here soon, and I will be here waiting for you, and there will be lots of people helping you, so you don't have to worry about anything. And Finland is a nice country to come, and the people will take good care of you. So let's meet you soon here in Savonlinna. Bye bye, moi moi!
Xamk, all for the future.